Welcome to my channel. My name is Daisha, and this is I guess you can say, my welcome back to YouTube. So today I'm going to be showing y'all how to do this easy, simple tube top that's kind of versatile, kind of perfect for the summertime. You know, it's hot outside, so we need something to put on. And why not make something that you can wear for the summer? So all I'm going to be using is half double crochet as well as a single crochet stitch. If you know how to do that, then this tutorial will be very easy for you. I also will leave everything that I use down in the description as well as my social media platforms. Thank y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this tutorial. Let's go over the materials that you'll need for this project. First things first, you're going to need your measuring tape. I'm a measuring tape girl. I like things to be accurate. Second thing, you're gonna need your scissors. I'll leave the link to these down in the description because these are my favorite scissors. I use these for every single project. They're super sharp. Third thing, for this project, I'm using a 6mm hook, and this is a Clover hook. Clover brand is my favorite brand. I'll also leave these hooks down below if y'all want to pick y'all up some, but I'm using a 6mm hook. As well as your choice of yarn. I'm using a more bulkier yarn. You can also complete this project with regular waisted 4 yarn, just doubling the yarn. And this is the Bernard soft chunky yarn. It's about a weight 5 or 6. And this is optional, but in the end, I'll show you guys how I weave in my elastic thread with my darling needle. It just secures the top a little bit more so that nothing won't spill out or fall over and your girls are safe. And like I said, I'll leave everything in the description. Most of my items came from Joann's. Alright, so I want you to get yourself a tank top or just a tight fitted shirt. We're going to take our measurements. Usually for my top size, I'm anywhere from a extra large to a 1XL, just depending on the brand and the shirt. But I'm going to take my measuring tape and I'm going to wrap it around my bust. You can do this how tight or loosely as you want it. It's your tube top. You can fit it to your shape. But I'm just going to measure my bust, make sure that it's not too tight or too loose. But this measurement, I'm not going to do the full 50 inches. I'm going to take some inches off so that we'll, in the end, have room to tie up the tube top. I think I didn't accurately count it, but I think I took anywhere between 4 to 6 inches off from the original measurement. Basically, the whole point, you just want to make sure you don't take too much off so that the girls are not, visible and, they're not hanging out. You still want to show, with me personally, I want to show still a little bit of cleavage, but I ain't trying to be fully out there. So now I'm just going to measure and see how long I want my tube top. I do kind of slightly want it long. I did mine's 8 inches long. I think I said 6 in this one, but I went down to 8 just so that it can cover my back and be just extra secure. So you can do this whatever preference you want to do it. All right, we're gonna grab our yarn. Hopefully this is pretty slow. I'm gonna try to explain this the best way that I can. But this is just some scrap yarn, same color that I already had. So I'm gonna start with this first, and then we'll open the new skein next. But if y'all need to slow the actual crochet down part down, then you're more than welcome to do that. But like I said in the beginning, we're going to be using our J 6mm hook from Clover. And I'll be starting with a slip knot. If you don't know what a slip knot is, or your basic crochet terminology, I think y'all should learn it starting off. This is the main first step when it comes to crocheting. So Damn, I did this shit slow. But you just want to get your yarn. I think I'm gonna like show y'all a couple of times how I did a slip knot. But basically, all you do is wrap the yarn around to where you have like a big loop or a big hole. And your working yarn that's connected to the skein, you're gonna pull through and create a loop. And it's not gonna be exactly a knot, but you'll have a loop on your hook. As you see here, I pulled my working yarn through the hole and created a loop. Usually I don't leave my tails that long, but you do want to leave off a few inches just so in the end you can weave in your ends and it's not sticking out. But I'm just going to show y'all again how I did my slip knot. So you loop over, take your working yarn, pull it through the hole, and boom, you got a slip knot. And when you put your hook through, you can make your slip knot however big or small that you want it. And tension is a whole nother thing. We'll talk about that in another video. But basically, here I'm just going to start with my slip knot. This is how I usually do mine. I put my hook through the hole, take my working yarn, pull through the hole. I have my slip knot. And now I'm going to begin chaining my foundation chain. And the measurements that we took earlier, how we did our regular measurement and we took a few inches off, we are going to do the same exact thing. So we're going to make a foundation chain as long as you need it to go around your bust. And we're going to chain an extra 2 in the end. But all you're going to do to start off your chain, you're going to yarn over, pull through a loop, and you'll have your chains for your foundation chain. And just work on your tension. Just make sure that like certain loops aren't too loose or certain loops aren't too tight. Because when you start to work on your foundation chain on top of it, it may be a little bit harder. But this is how it's looking so far. You just want to keep putting up a loop until you get your desired length. We've reached our desired length of 42 inches, and you also want to be mindful of the stretch. The yarn can be very stretchy, so if you need to measure it one more time, if you need to put it against your body just to see how it's fitting so far, you can absolutely do that. And in the beginning, how I said we're going to chain 2, the 2 extra, I did that already, but this is how she's looking. You're essentially just going to be making one big rectangle for your tube top. You just want to make it big enough to your liking where it's going to keep you secure and keep, your bust secure. But here I'm going to start off with half double crochet. I am going to insert my hook, get my tension right, pull my working yarn. You're going to count 2 spaces from the space that you're in right now. Count 2. You're going to yarn over and do a half double crochet. I messed up right here. See, I went down too far. So if you like me, just take it out and put it in the one before. You're going to do a half double crochet, which is yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over when you see 3, yarn over, and pull through all 3. That sounds very confusing. But as you see, yarn over, insert your hook. You're going to pull through. You're going to have 3 on your hook. Pull through all 3. And y'all, I've been getting it wrong this whole time. Apparently, I've been calling extended half double crochets, and calling this half double crochet slip knot, and that's not what it's called. So yeah, you're going to do half double crochets, what I'm doing right here. And you're going to do this until you reach the bottom. I will basically just meet y'all back once we reach the bottom of the foundation chain. But this is how the stitches are looking this far. You want to make sure that you get every space. Don't miss a space. If you mess up, just, go back while we still on row 1 and redo it. So I'm going to meet y'all until I get to the very bottom, okay? So we are near the end of the row. Like I said, you want to get every single space, and that is including that last space right there. I know sometimes we forget about her. She's tucked in there, but you also need to get that. Just so in the end, when you look at your lines, they won't be, off or looking a little bit off. But this is where we're at, row 1. You're going to start each row. You're going to chain 2, and you're going to turn your work. And we're going to do single crochet, okay? That's basically the pattern. In the first space, you're going to do a single crochet. Bam. And the reason why we chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch. I don't know, for me, it just makes my ends very clean. But you're going to continue into every single space. You're going to do a single crochet. Basically, the whole pattern that I used is half double crochet, single crochet, half double crochet, single crochet. So you're just going to alternate the 2 stitches. If you want to do this whole project using half double crochet, you can. If you want to do this project using nothing but single crochet, you can. It's completely up to you. But I just like the fun little texture that it gives. It's not a big texture thing, but it gives off a small little design flaw, and I really like it. So yeah, it just makes everything look a little bit cleaner. So I'm going to continue this all the way down until I get to the very end. So like I said, if y'all need to slow this down, y'all can. I'm probably talking fast. Y'all are probably like, girl, what's going on? But it's okay. Just slow the video down and y'all can follow along with me. But we're just going to keep going until we reach the end. You see that? She's just so cute. I love it. I love this stitch. It's so simple. It's so cute. So I'm reaching the end. I'm on my last 3 or 4 spaces. You're going to continue. Like I said, on that very end, you cannot miss a space. Put one in there. Yes, that little space, you're going to put one in there. So we're done with the second row. On the third row, like I said, for each new row, you're going to chain 2 and turn your work and get started on the next row. We are doing half double crochet. Like I said, you're going to alternate the half double crochet and the single crochet. And so in every space, you're going to put a half double crochet. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I personally do not crochet in the front or the back loop. I go through all loops. It's just more of a preference thing. Unless I'm doing a ribbed look for a cuff or a sweater, I like to go through both loops just because it gives a more cleaner stitch. It's not as gappy or holy. So yes, I'm going through both loops if you cannot tell. But you're going to continue doing half double crochet until you get to the end. And then we'll chain 2, turn our work, and do a single crochet stitch. But do y'all see that little bit of texture I was talking about? It's just a cute little pattern that I like to do, and it's just simple. These are 2 basic stitches that you should learn when you're first learning crochet, so anyone can do this. We're on our last few spaces. We're gonna continue to do half double crochet until you get to the very last space. I continue to tell y'all, do not skip the last space. Y'all may think it's not a space, but it is a space. She matters. You see how my lines are straight? They're not curved. They're not, they're not missing. She's looking really good so far. I just want to show y'all how far we have come. We've only done a couple of rows, but I just wanted to show y'all how far we've come. I think it's about 2 inches. But I'm going to keep going until I get to 8 inches. And this is the link to the yarn that I actually use. I'm going to put it in the description, like I said. But there's a lot of different color options. I know if you go in store to Joann's, they have a lot of more options than online, depending on which location you go to. But yes, you can get the same yarn. And I like this yarn just because she's so soft. I typically use this style of yarn or this weight of yarn, if I'm making a chunky beanie for the winter. But this yarn is just cute, and I feel like she would have been really cute for a tube top. And this thing, I just want to show y'all how, because whenever I'm on live, People always say that I crochet really fast, so I put this speed in regular speed. I didn't speed this part up. My desk is a little messy. Sorry about that. But this is my regular speed. I didn't realize I crocheted that fast until I watched this video back. But yeah, we're just gonna keep working. I'm just gonna speed this whole process up, and we're just gonna keep working until you reach your desired length. And I'm gonna go for 8 inches. She's finished. Well, not quite yet, but this is our big rectangle. I did all the way until I reached 8 inches, and she's so cute. My beginning and ending points, my lines are straight just because I chained 2 and I did not forget that last space. But this is the yarn that I had left. I don't think that I put it in the clip for the actual kind of chaining part, but this is how much yarn that I had left, and I ended up opening the second skein yarn. But this is just one long chain, just one long foundation chain. You can do this to your desired length. I wanted mine somewhat long, but not too long. This is your chain that you're going to use to tie your tube top together. So it's just a regular foundation chain. Remember in the beginning, I told you guys this part was optional. This is just something that I like to do with most of my crochet pieces, especially my apparel. If y'all don't add elastic thread to y'all pieces, this is going to change the game for y'all, okay? Since my garment is lighter, I'm going to be using the white elastic thread. And so far in stores, I've only seen the colors tan, white, and black. So those are the colors that I usually get. So I'm going to start by grabbing my darling needle, and I'm going to thread my elastic thread onto my darling needle. And you see, she's just regular thread, except of course in its name, it's elastic. So it's very stretchy. The reason why I add elastic thread to my pieces, it just gives me that extra security, and it keeps the kind of shape and firmness and tightness to the material. Just a little bit of stretch, kind of like the same elastic that you have in your like leggings or like your sports bras and things like that. I'm just going to go into one of the first stitches on both ends of the garment. So at the top and the bottom, I'm going to start by just threading my needle in this very first stitch up top, just so that when you turn it around, you won't be able to see the thread through the other side of the garment. So I'm going to do that until I get to the very end. I'm going to tie it off, make sure it's secure, and then do it at the bottom as well. If you end up trying this method, please let me know how it went. Just take your time. You don't want to miss a space when you're threading this either. So just take your time and go through each space until you reach the bottom. So this is how it looks on the other side. Like I said, you can't see the elastic that you just threaded. You can't see it on the other side. So that's why you're going to go through that first little stitch, just so that it's seamless. You don't want to be able to see that thread. And depending on the color that you have, make sure that the elastic kind of goes with it. So this is a light sky blue. I'm going to use the white, and I wouldn't use the black. If I had a darker color, I would use the black. But yeah. So now I'm going to weave in my tie that is going to tie everything together. Sometimes, depending on how long the garments are, I may or may not use stitch markers to mark off where I need to kind of weave in and thread the string in. And I also did not mention in the materials beads. This is optional as well. I got these beads from Joann's, or you can get them from the dollar store too. But these are just cute little accessories. I like to add beads and jewelry to my apparel sometimes. It just gives it a little bit more character, and it's cute. So I'm just going to take 2. Sometimes I like to stack the beads or use different colors and sizes. But for today, I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm just going to do 2. I used my crochet hook to weave in my string that I'm going to tie the tube top with. I just skipped a few spaces from, whichever way that I started. So here I'm just going to weave in on each side, kind of like a shoelace situation, like how you do your shoelaces. You're going to do the same thing here for this top. And in the end, I like to even it out, the 2 strings, just to make sure that the sides are even. There's no exact measurements on how far that you need to skip. I kind of eyeballed the whole project, so that's what I'm doing here. Just making sure that you match up both sides so that it is not crooked.
I said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like me, acting like we wasn't more than a summer fling. I said farewell.
I'm going to start by weaving in my beads. Kind of like the same thing your mom used to do to your hair. You're just going to weave in the beads into the braid. I just used my crochet hook because that was the closest thing that I had. And you're just going to weave it in, okay? You should know how to do this. Or you can use the darling needle as well. So to secure it, all I did was just tie a few knots very, very close to the slip knot where we first started the foundation chain. And I did this about 3 or 4 times just to really make sure it's secure. And if you feel like the knot is not secure enough, I recommend getting clear permanent fabric fusion. You can get it at Joann's as well, and you can put a little bit on the knot, and the knot will never come apart. It will forever be secure.
Why you bother me when you know you don't want me? Why you bother me when you know you got a woman? Why you hit me when you know better? You know better. Know you grew better than you do. Just call me looking for you. I'll be looking for you. Got me looking forward to weekend. Sure, baby. Sure, baby. Sure, baby. We do whatever we want, go wherever we want, love however we want, it don't matter. You do whatever I want, get whatever I want, get whatever I need, it's about love, love, love. Obviously got love.
After I secure my beads, I'm just going to cut down the ends just so that they're even. Sometimes if I'm having acrylic yarn, I will burn the ends, but you can also put some of that clear fabric fusion on the ends if you feel like that they're going to fray. But this is the finished product. She's super simple. I feel like this came out super cute, super simple. This is something that you can probably make in an hour or less. She's so cute. If you need to go out to the club tonight and you need something to wear, make you a quick top and then go out. So cute. I personally love to wear a lot of my own handmade crochet garments in the summertime. I think they're just absolutely perfect. And I love the stitch that I use for this. I'm really big on detail, and nothing is going to be able to basically be seen through. I know a lot of people have problems with, like, you know, the girls poking through the stitches and things like that, but you won't be able to see anything poking through. That's why I use the combination of half double crochet as well as my single crochet. But this turned out really pretty, and I cannot wait to make more in different colors. I'm really excited for this tube top. She's very simple, but she's really cute. And, you know, I thought about it. If you want to be extra cute, you could put even like a patch on the front of the tube top, or even just crochet yourself something and put it on the front of the tube top. I think that would just be like an extra cute detail. Hope this tutorial was very simple for y'all to follow, and I appreciate and thank everyone for watching. I'm now going to show y'all the ending result on my body. I first want to show y'all with the tank top or shirt on over, just for modesty purposes. This is the front of the tube top. I'm just going to turn around and show y'all all sizes. So this is the side of it. She's very secure. I'm on the plus size spectrum. I couldn't tie it up by myself because it was back there. But I'm more plus size. I have back rows. So I just wanted to make sure that my tube top covered a little bit of my back rows, you know, as well as just holding the girls together. So you can tie this tube top in both ways. Towards the front where the main strap is crossing the bust. Or you can turn it around like this. Isn't she cute? And tie it in the front. I'm going to show y'all how this looks with and without a tank top. I just wanted to show y'all the different ways that you can wear it. But she's just so cute. I was really feeling myself in this end part. But she's just the cutest. And for size references, because I know you're probably wondering, I am a C cup. And I typically wear a extra large to 1X t-shirt, depending on the brand and the size. But she's so cute. I'm shaking my little booty because I'm just so happy about how she came out. And she's just adorable. I definitely want to make more tutorials for you guys. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments and let me know how I did. Okay? I want these tutorials to be very clear and with detail. Let me know if I some constructive criticism down below, some things that I should change or maybe even add in. Okay? But I really do hope that y'all enjoyed this tutorial, and I appreciate everyone for watching. And I just wanted to show y'all here, I was doing dances, girl. I was really feeling myself. But I just wanted to show y'all how secure the top was and why I add the elastic. Like, I can literally do a full gymnastic set and my boobs will not pop, okay? I can go outside and do a cartwheel, backflip, tummy tuck, drop, roll, double dodge, roll, and she's not going to go anywhere, okay? So, yeah, you won't have to worry about your girl slipping out. So, if y'all try the elastic, please let me know. But this is how it looks without a shirt. I just wanted to show y'all both ways. Because you can wear a shirt with this or you don't have to wear a shirt. It's completely up to you. But I think this top came out beautifully. And I hope you guys make it too. This is not like an original design either. Like, this is just a basic tube top. So, if you make it, I would love to see it. And I'm going to leave all of my platforms down below, my Instagram as well as my TikTok down below, so that we can follow each other and conversate. I go live on TikTok a lot. I just basically weekly basis, I will sit and crochet and answer questions and just talk with everyone. I love it there. It's such a positive, crafty community, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of that and to meet such beautiful people along the way. So if you would like to join us, follow me there so that I can definitely follow y'all back. But I hope y'all really did enjoy this tutorial. Like I said, my name is Daisha and my business is Lifesknotsobad. Check out my website, check out my Instagram as well as my TikTok, and I will definitely see y'all in the next video. I really hope y'all enjoy. Look how secure she is, okay? They're not going nowhere, I'm telling y'all. You can get into a whole fight. Unless that hoe rip off your tube top, your boobs are not going nowhere, okay? But this came out super cute. You can put on some jeans with this, put on a cute hat, and just step out on the girls and eat the girls up, okay? But I'm finna go. All right. I love y'all. Smooches. This is me. Aren't I cute? I'm just the cutest thing going. Thank y'all. Bye.